Hey, everybody. What's going on tonight? Just thought I would do some testing and see how everybody's doing. Going to put in a hello there. We ran some tests earlier on Facebook and they seem to come out really good. And I think I got my audio figured out, my camera figured out. So, hey, Chris, what's going on, brother? Stupid ass thing. Come join me live. What the hell? Oh, let me do it. I can let people join me live. Ah, stupid ass thing. Let's see if it lets me do this. Hello. Let me do that. Now let's try this. There we go. Anybody wants to show up, hang out for a little bit? Ah, Daddy Dutch, what's going on there, Mr. Kent? Sandy Blythe, how are you? How's everybody doing tonight? We did a little test on Facebook earlier. Hey, Laura, how are you? And I think it turned out pretty good. I think I got some kinks worked out of it. And, so far, so good. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I went from being on wireless to being wired on this laptop. I think it looks a lot better. So put my headset on. Anybody's free to join if they want to hop on and say hi, visit, just kind of chill out for a little bit. I don't know how long I'm going to be on for, but I'm just kind of enjoying life tonight. Yeah, that's my guests for tomorrow night, Captain Kirk and Captain Picard. Funny story about those guys. I bought those things, I'm guessing 30 years ago, and I never took them out of the package until 2 days ago. So, yeah, Captain Kirk, Captain Picard. Just thought they needed to make an entrance out there. Yeah, the other one, he's got a Guinness hat on. It's looking good. So, anything new out there, guys? Anything going on? Anything fun to know about? Ah, I bet you got some snow there too, Kent. But thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. Good night. Really do appreciate it. Chris, you get any snow up there where you're at in New England? Laura, Sandy, any snow? It was 70 here today, but it's supposed to be a high of 50 tomorrow. Yeah, it is what it is. It's fall. Just means I got to mow my yard every day and get the leaves off of it. No, I don't. I don't want any snow. This is water, by the way, tonight. Already had my allotments of white Russians earlier. Nice. I'd take the warm weather any day. Really would. I'm a warm weather kind of person. I don't know why I live in Boise, Idaho. Well, it's probably because that's where my job is at. Oh gosh, where do you live, Laura? Here in Boise, we probably get snow next month. That's usually when we get it. That incredible! Oh my gosh! Hello, hello. We got Chris on the line too. Hey, Chris, what's up?
What's up?
What's up?
I
In Chicago, I got busted last time.
I never know how stupid I look until I see myself on video.
Yeah, yeah. You got to kind of get over that, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, Laura's in Alberta, Canada. Yeah, I bet you're getting some snow up there. Todd, what's going on tonight? Chris, what's going on with you? How's Jet?
Actually, Jet is good. She got over her. She was coughing for a bit, and we gave her. I gave her drops. You're talking about my cat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was giving her drops for a week, antibiotics, and she got over her cough, and she's doing splendid right now. So thank you.
Good. Right on. Good
Um,
deal.
we get some, we had a warm day here, and we have spiders and
Al decided to come in.
ticks.
Oh, ticks. Are you burning a tick?
Yeah, that's the third tick today.
Dang. Ugh.
Mom had one. The dog had one, and there's one here on my desk. Which
Damn.
what? What's up, Kent? What's up, Laura? Todd? What's up?
Yeah, everybody. All the fun kids are here. Hang out.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So I've been cleaning out my garage. You can't see it because I don't want to show it because I still have dead bodies hanging out,
Okay, yeah, got you on the sides. Yeah. I get you.
and I just don't want to be implicated in any murders or anything like that. Never murdered them. They were just dead before I found them.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're out there in the fields or whatever, and
You find dead people, you want to collect them. It's like, hey,
yeah, that's it. Yeah.
what it is,
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
So
So
I cleaned out my garage too. So
what are those? So you have Kirk and Picard behind you. What are those action figures or those like full size?
those full size cutouts. I bought those probably 30 years ago.
Really?
I don't remember buying Kirk, but I kind of vaguely remember buying Picard. They were still in the containers until 2 days ago when I took them out. They're
There-
probably worth some money, but
There's a lot of things I don't remember that I did 30 years ago too.
yeah. Before I got married, I actually had these two live size Captain Kirk and Captain Spock cutouts too from Star Trek Five that my wife made me get rid of when we got married. Like, oh God,
Ah.
what they'd be worth today, you know?
I used to be able to do live long. There it is. Live long and prosper.
There you go. Yep.
Without the Yep.
Yep.
Man, I'm fucking old.
No, I hear you. Yeah, Picard, he's got a Guinness hat on.
Yeah. So is that like a GIMP thing? Like
Like-
like like that movie with Bruce Willis and John Travolta? They're like bringing the GIMP. What movie
I
was?
don't remember.
Oh, a Quentin Tarantino movie. Bruce Quentin Tarantino. One of his first movies. It was fantastic. Bruce Willis was a boxer, and then Quentin Tarantino directed it. And the black guy, they went to some pawn shop. So Bruce Willis is trying to get away from this black guy. I forget the actor's name, and he ended up in a pawn shop. And
It wasn't Pulp Fiction.
yes, Pulp Fiction.
Oh, no way. Good God. Okay. Yeah.
So is
Black guy. That's Samuel L. Jackson, dude.
Sam Jackson?
I think it was, wasn't it? He's the one in the car
No.
with John Travolta when the gun goes off. And
Ving Rhames. Ving Rhames.
oh, was it okay? Oh,
Yeah. So
thanks, Texan.
is your Captain Picard in like the whole GIMP outfit?
No, he's actually all dressed up, man.
Ving
There he
Rhames.
is. Veteran,
Cool.
yeah. There he is. Yep, beam me up. So, yeah,
Did you
he's
just
actually a tall guy.
did you just touch his nipple?
I did. I rubbed it for good luck. He's a tall guy. I was surprised. I'm 6'1" and he's damn near as tall as me. Kirk is small. Holy shit. He's not small at all.
You met Picard?
Well, he's right here.
Oh,
These are life-size figures.
really?
Supposedly, yeah.
Okay.
So I was surprised at how tall he was. I always thought Patrick Stewart was small, but
Well, and I'm not saying a thing. I'm just going by the Adam Sandler song. I think Captain Kirk is a Jew, and those guys are generally short.
no.
And
Adam Sandler. Oh my god.
Adam Sandler, he made the song, so I
Yes.
can't. Yeah,
Have you seen Hoobie Halloween?
Hubie Halloween?
Hoobie Halloween.
No,
It's the new Adam Sandler flick
I never. Oh,
on Netflix. Oh
never.
my! Anybody seen it out there? It is an old school dumb Adam Sandler movie that makes you laugh.
That's funny.
It's got Steve Buscemi in there,
Yep.
and he's in almost every one of them.
Right.
The several characters from Happy Gilmore are in there,
Sure.
and then the kid from the neighbor kid from Click. The hell,
I don't know that.
he's in there as well. I mean, and just a slew of Sandler buddies are in there, and he plays like a kind of like a Bobby Boucher kind of character. Lives
Okay.
with mom, and he's not the sharpest tool in the shed, but he's a super sweet guy, and somebody loves him, and he's the uh, Halloween monitor, and he rides his bike around monitoring, making sure everybody's okay on Halloween. And of course, people go missing, and he's got to find them. And it's
Amazing.
got it's actually kind of a cool movie.
Do you know? Do you know Shane from Never Trust a Skinny
Yep.
Shit? Okay, so his son passed from non-lymphomic cancer.
Oh,
He passed a few years ago. But anyway, his Shane and his son and his family got into the McDonald's. McDonald's has like a I don't even know what they call it. It's not a happy house because they all fucking die. But anyway, one of
the McDonald House. They had the McDonald House.
yeah, the McDonald's house.
Ronald
Yeah.
McDonald House. Yeah.
So one of Shane's son, well, Shane's son was named Gage, and one of his stars, his favorite actors, was Adam Sandler. And I don't know if this happened through the Ronald McDonald House or whatever, but and I might be misquoting this wrong or anything like this, but Adam Sandler actually hooked up with Shane's son, and like every year after his death or after his passing, Adam Sandler would like send an email to Shane and say, once again,
Oh, that's cool.
I'm about to break up right now. It's horrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Adam Sandler is such a cool dude because yeah, so this kid was dying of non lymphomic cancer or whatever it is or whatever
Non-Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer,
non-Hodgkin.
I think
Yeah,
was. Yeah.
yeah. And so Shane's fucking kid, who is nothing on the map, if you look at it for Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler fucking said, "Hey, bro, I'll fucking meet you, and I'll fucking email you." And he emails his dad on his anniversary and all that stuff. And I think
That's
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is way cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's from New Hampshire, Adam Sandler.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, I knew he was from New England. He lives in Malibu now or something like that.
He
But
probably does.
yeah, I love his movies. I just they're the best. From Happy Gilmore. My favorite is The Water Boy. My mama say, my mama say, my mama say. And that's kind of the character he plays in this one. I like the one he did with David Spade, The Do Over. Have you seen The Do Over
I think
on Netflix?
I'm sure.
Great flick, great flick. Where he has cancer, but he doesn't tell David Spade. He always tells David Spade he's like an FBI agent or a morgue
He's a
technician, all this different crap. And come to find out, he found some doctor who had a cure for cancer, and
Right.
and David Spade is in this dead end. His wife cheats on him constantly, and you can tell this guy's just absolutely miserable as hell.
Right.
And so he has an opportunity to die and start over again, and that's what they do.
So I remember the movie. I recall the movie, the title, but I've never seen that as you explained it.
Yeah, good flick,
I
right?
actually watched, and I've been all right. The last one I saw was Mr. Deeds.
I love that show.
I love it when he has the Blackfoot, and it's like, no, stab it,
And
stab.
he's like, ah.
But the one before that, I've been wanting to watch it for years, and I think I saw it on Hulu. And he's like, he was the Jewish. I'm the Mohan or the Zohan.
Oh, don't mess with the Zohan.
Oh
Good
my
night,
god,
Todd. Thanks a lot, guy.
that was
Appreciate it.
fucking hilarious.
That is awesome. All he wants to be is a hairdresser.
And this guy was gonna kick his ass, and he's like kicking his ass with his feet like this.
Don't mess with the Zohan is great, man. He's like swimming like a dolphin.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
that was a great movie.
Oh, it is. I love that. I love that show.
Oh my god. Good night, Todd.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh. Well, I just thought I'd hop on and test out I got a new microphone and
oh, you're 5x5, bro.
right
Everything.
on.
Yeah, you're good to go.
Appreciate it. So hey, I'm starting a barbecue talk show and it's on Wednesday nights. I don't know. You know what? You got a great idea. And Veterans Day happens to fall on a Wednesday night. And I was wondering, I was meaning to reach out to you if you'd be my guest.
You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. You talking to me?
No, I'll gladly come on any show that wants to have you there.
Okay.
You know, I don't know what I have for expertise. You know, I have my Weber 22. I've
Yeah,
done,
well, it's just talk. It's a barbecue and talk show. We
yeah,
just talk. We just talk.
yeah.
So yeah, I when I noticed that the 11th was a Wednesday, I thought Chris would be perfect for it.
I'll do. You know, my schedule changes every month and all that stuff. But if you want me on, I'll call on sick. I don't care.
Okay. Yeah, well, let's schedule you for the 11th. It starts at 7 o'clock my time. I'm Mountain Time, so 9 your time.
The 11th of what month?
Next month,
So move on. Oh,
11.
I have to do my Face ID. That's
Oh,
what's about masks these days. My new iPhone, it opens up on facial ID, oh, facial recognition. So
oh yeah, I've got an
I
old one.
pull my mask off, and I'm like people looking at me because I'm pulling my mask off, and it's like, oh my god, it's fucking horrible. This
I
whole
went to the airport today, and I had to pick up. I used my sister's car to pick up our aunt. I dropped my car off at her house
yeah,
just because my car was a disaster. We just came back from a wedding shoot in at the other side of the state and haven't cleaned it out yet. So I said I'll pick her up, and so I had my face mask in my car. Transferred to the other car. I totally forgot it. Walked into the airport today. Everywhere you see signs that say
oh.
wear mask, and I'm walking around like this. And I walked up to a cop and I go, "Officer," he goes, "Yeah, I could tell." I go, "Do you know where I can find one?" He goes, "Yeah, upstairs." Told me where, right there. And then he comes by a little bit later and goes, "Looking good." Give me a thumbs up.
I almost want to get, I almost want to buy a pair of tidy whities
Oh, yeah. That would be awesome, dude.
because I understand the whole thing of you don't want your spittles to get on, you know, to spread in the air and this and that. I get, I get that, and and I get people that want to be secure and feel safe. But first of all, okay, I'm gonna enslew is not the right word, um, but I have a whole many things. First of all, people now because they have masks, they're not covering their mouth when they sneeze or when they cough. They're just doing that. They think, and I don't know if that's laziness or they think that's going to cover the cough. So they'll sneeze now, and I've seen this in airports and airplanes. They'll cough and sneeze without covering their face,
Oh god.
and that
No.
is a thing. And then also the cross contamination. You know, they wipe this down, they wipe that down,
Yeah.
but they pick up their luggage that they were just in the shitter with in the airport because everyone has to go to the shitter and have diarrhea in the airports.
Yeah.
They have
Sounds
their
about right.
luggage on their floor with all the stuff, and they pick it up and they think it's perfectly fine. And then they ask, you know, oh, you're a big guy, you're a tall guy. Can you grab my luggage? I'm like, no.
I ain't touching your damn
No.
luggage.
Yeah, that was just in the shitter fucking 3 hours ago. I'm not touching your luggage. Are you kidding me? Um, it is they, the whole mask. I understand if you want to cover up, but the cross contamination is
It's
it's
everywhere.
it's you can't get away from it.
Correct.
You got your phone, you touched it, you wiped it down, but then before that or after that, you touched your luggage or you touched someone else's stuff and this and that. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
We got two other folks in here. I think it's Kenneth from What's New Barbecue and
What's
Hobo
up,
Nichols Barbecue Testing Laboratory. Appreciate you coming on.
Hobo Nichols? That motherfucker can't cook. Uh, I met him in Ohio, and he can't cook. No,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Should I bring him on so he can discuss that with you?
So are you talking? Oh, you're talking Veterans Day, November 11th.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get home around 7, so yeah.
Oh, perfect. That's 5 my time. So yeah, I'll I'll hit you up. So Daddy, oh my God, Daddy cooks. Oh
Oh,
boy,
Phil,
this Phil. Oh boy, this
Phil,
show.
Phil wants to talk about killing people. Imagine,
Exactly. Yeah. This is our
fuck,
Second
Phil.
Amendment, boy. I think Phil needs to talk. If I were gonna give Phil something to talk about tonight, it'd be the Third Amendment.
Phil needs a fucking psychiatrist. That's what. And
Phil's awesome, man.
I'm busting balls totally.
Mhm.
And I'm only doing this now. I'm trying to get my. Oh, there we go.
Dino Dan smoking. Hello, hello. Ah, guys. So yeah, I got my new studio out here in the garage. I got a little heater down here, and I got a webcam coming. Right now, I'm just running off my laptop. It'll be here. Webcam will be here Saturday, so I can host the show, and I'll have Monica on with me as my co-host, and I'll still be cooking outside, but I don't really want to cook in the garage. There's just something about that in the garage, especially
Now,
when it's closed up.
I know this. You're down south. What are you, Georgia or?
I'm in Boise, Idaho.
Oh, Idaho. You're out
Yeah,
west. Okay.
yeah. So, did you hear about the earthquake in Alaska? Was
Yeah,
it 2 days ago?
it's funny because I was watching a channel. I also watch like prepping channels and all that stuff, and there was a guy who lives in Alaska, and he's like, "No, it has no effect on us whatsoever." Because they're worried about a tsunami or something like that.
Correct. So my
Yeah.
brother lives on Kodiak Island, and I was supposed to be there last Wednesday through today, but due to COVID, my wife convinced me not to go. And the earthquake was like 60 miles away from the island we were going to be on.
Oh,
And it was about the time I try to do it every year. It had been about the time we were leaving, but I asked my brother, and he said he was flying his plane around, and he was told to immediately return to the airport. Yeah, he's got a little 46 Cessna, a little four-seater, and
yeah, yeah,
I think it was Alaska Day for him, so they had the day off, and then that's why I go up, because I have an extra day off.
sure.
And so I asked him, "Do you know if did the tsunami ever happen?" He said, "Nah,
No,
'cause I've
nothing.
seen one in the 10 years I've been here, and it was only like 3 feet, nothing major." No, I don't even know how you call that a tsunami.
Yeah, it's like if I fart in the tub, that's like 3 foot.
Exactly. Yeah,
So
Laura, they have earthquakes all the time up there, but this one was like 7.4. So he said his wife said she felt it,
yeah,
but they never get the tsunamis. But they'll get the warnings. They've got a siren about a half mile from their house, and it'll go off. About a year and a half ago or so, he sent a text at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and he said the sirens are going off, and we've got to head to higher ground. And literally his backyard has got like a 50, 60 foot hill. So he put some stairs in up the top of the hill, and they just go up the top of the hill and hang out.
well, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey,
So
Phil, scroll up and you'll see the link.
yeah. I have not gone bear hunting, Texan, but my
There you go.
brother does. And he just shot himself a Roosevelt elk last week, and he showed some pictures of it. It's kind of cool. So, and they have the Kodiaks there. There's actually a link out there somewhere you can go to, Alaskan biologist attacked by bear. I think if you Google that, and he and somebody were on some island, and this bear just charged him out of the blue,
Ooh,
knocked him on his butt. He couldn't get the spray off of it, or the safety off of his bear spray in time, and the thing was gnawing on his boots,
I'm not
and
laughing at that. I'm laughing at Phil's.
oh,
He's gonna
yeah,
go, gotta get his scotch. I'm sorry.
nice.
Hey,
No,
so a Kodiak, a grizzly, and a brown bear are all the same thing. Is that
I think
true?
so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. They're just big bears. I've seen one on the side of the road,
Yeah.
but I've never gone hunting. My sister's husband got a brown bear last year here in Idaho,
Uh-huh.
and I had chili, and it was good. It was good chili. It's not bad meat at all, really.
So like my chili, I've grown up, it's always been like hamburger,
Hmm.
so I'm used to the texture of hamburger chili. And anything else, you have to call it something else because if someone says, and that's just in my mind, I'm like, we're having chili. What kind of chili? Well, there's no kind of chili. It's all fucking ground beef.
Yeah,
But
pretty much. Yeah, I agree.
yeah, I guess for my mind, I have to call it something else because if it were like cubed meats or something like that, I guess you'd have to call it for my mind.
Like the stew meat
Yeah,
chili. Yeah,
also,
yeah. And there's no bean chili, which I prefer.
you gotta have beans.
No,
It's
beans mess me up, man. Yeah, my wife does not want me in bed when I eat beans.
just no Dutch oven. Yeah,
Yeah, no, no Dutch oven. So I know my brother. I know he hunts like crazy. When we were there last year, we were on the island. I kid you not, no more than an hour, and he got himself a Sitka buck. And we spent 4 days on this little island. And we just fish and sit around bullshit, and then we help the owner of the. It's his boss owns 3 cabins on this island, and so we always help him haul 4 or 5 cords of wood.
yeah,
And it's towards the end of the season, so and we help them kind of just prep things for the winter time. But that's the whole job is like a half day job, 4 or 5 hours, big deal. The rest of the time you're fishing, bullshitting, drinking, whatever.
sure.
So,
My
and 4 days of that, I'll take it any day.
a close friend of mine, one of my closest friends, went up there about 20. It was probably 20 years ago to visit. Him and his wife went up to visit a family member, and they went halibut fishing and they caught a halibut, which is like a I don't know if the East Coast people know it's like a flounder, but
Hmm.
it's not 2 pounds, it's 100 pounds. For
We caught one last year, yeah.
yeah, but it's a monster halibut. It's a sideways fish with the eyes on on one
But they're
side.
born with the eyes on both sides.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And so he brought some of that back, and some of it was smoked and all that stuff. Man, that was some good eating, man. That's smoked halibut.
Yeah. Yeah, I still have halibut in my freezer from last year.
Yeah.
My son caught a 85 pounder.
Wow.
Man, that
That's
thing was a
amazing.
monster. It took forever to bring that thing in, but the meat on that thing is just amazing.
Yeah.
And I'll go buy a fishing license and fish for like 10, 15 minutes and I'm done
Right.
for four
Right.
days. I just sit
Yeah.
around and drink. You buy 2 30 packs of Bud Light and I'm good for the rest of the week.
That's
And
it.
about 5 packs of smokes. I'm life grand. So
It's almost like that. I don't remember the exact quote. I have to look it up, but the Blues Brothers. We have 10 packs of smokes.
sunglasses, it's dark. 100 miles to Chicago. Let's do it. I love the Blues Brothers, man. That's the best
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
I got a hello from a Mr. Eyes and Nose. Hello. How are you? Day's good. How about yours? Man, Laura, they're flipping huge most of the time. Yeah, they'll flip around. You get them into the boat, man. They'll flip around. My brother has this like billy club, and he's just beating the hell out of this thing.
Well, I want to say two things. First thing is,
On a mission from God.
outdoor, indoor Texan. Yeah, we're on a mission from God. And the second thing is like when we used to catch like bluefish and a fish, and I look at myself right now and I reflect when I was a kid, and we used to have those like they're like little billy clubs that you would fucking knock the fish out with so you can cut them, and
Yeah.
I had way too much fun doing that, and I think it was definitely a problem with me. But yeah,
So, Josh from Texas. Hello, Josh from Texas. Nice to meet you. We'd always just take our trout and beat them on a rock
yeah,
at work.
we some of the best. I remember when I was a kid. I went to a conservation camp when I was a kid, and we all went out and we camped out overnight somewhere, and we all like caught fish in the river and caught trout, and that was some of the best fish I've ever had in my life.
Yep.
And
Good old days.
somewhere in Massachusetts, I have no idea where. And we caught it, we cleaned it out, cooked it in foil, steamed it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But and yeah, that was some awesome fish.
Put a little butter in with them, man. Oh,
I don't even know what we did back then.
no, we just did the same idea. Get the
Yeah,
trout and
yeah.
put a little butter in it and foil. Throw it on the fire.
But
Oh, so good. Butter.
but
Put some butter on it. Butter on it. Then
B
later on, we get in the car.
Budddah. But
Butter. The CAH. Getting the CAH.
yeah.
And uh, oh, well, like I said, I wanted to test this out. My other Cat 5 cable wasn't working. I'm glad this one does. And just kind of seeing what everybody's up to. And
All right, so you're out of here, is what you're saying.
yeah, I'm out of here, is what I'm saying. But I'll be on tomorrow at 7. So
Peace, bro.
peace, guys. Thank you so much for showing up, everybody. I appreciate it. And we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Good night, all.
Bye.